Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, always think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do this, that entrepreneurship. Coming links on the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? This your boy Gotti on the Gotti's World Show. I'm back. I'm here. Man, feels good to be here. It feels good to be in the building. You know what I mean? I've been doing a couple of things, man, getting certain things together, making other plays, you know what I'm saying, getting money other different ways. You know what I mean? And today, the reason why I say money, is because we got money in the building. And I only really want to talk to people who can be an asset. No liabilities. I don't want to do it no more. You know what I mean? I don't want to do it no more. You have to assist. You have to give me a oop to get some money.
Gotta add value.
You gotta add value in some type of way in my life at this point in time. You know what I mean? And this brother here, he gives me so much energy, especially when we have our conversations, man. We talk about money, talk about the future, where it's going. And when I say it was futuristic, the last time he was here, he spoke a lot of shit into existence. And it really happened with the banking industry, with with money, how to transfer, how to put it in certain accounts and things like that. And I took his advice. Really looked into it, and I'm really get ready to move in that space because I see where it's going, and I'm hard headed, so I didn't move when he told me to move, but now I'm moving.
Better late than never.
Better late than never. Get up for my man Walt knows money. What's happening, bro? How you feel, bro?
I get bigger and better every day.
As you should.
Look, I got $50,000 worth of get big and better. I'm big and better.
Now you talk about 50, like where's this coming from, bro?
It's coming from the private banking I was telling you about last year.
Yes, indeed. Talk to the microphone.
I've been doing this for a while, private banking.
Man. So, as we speak now, from the last recap, the private banking, and we're seeing what happened with the banking industry.
The public banks.
Public banks. And shit, they breaking into them, taking people money in and out.
Yeah, and the actual government taking them over and kicking out the owners. That's another thing that people don't like. The FDIC, people are so strong. Is it FDIC insured? The FDIC is a fraud too. That's part of the scam.
But that's like the insurance. And that's the
insurance is a scam. I'm not saying it's not helpful and it's not real. It doesn't work. But think about it. I'm doing the same exact thing that you do with your life insurance policy. How you put the money in the life insurance policy. It's cash
you pay
value,
into it.
And then you can borrow from it.
Yes. But that's only with certain ones, because certain ones is term.
Exactly. So with the whole life insurance, the cash value,
right?
You can borrow from that. My bad.
Also
you can borrow from that, and you still got to pay the interest on it. You still got to pay it back, basically, to yourself. Even though it's to your policy, you still got to pay it back.
Yeah.
I never have to pay this loan back.
Okay, what type of loan are we talking about?
It's the type of
loan.
I brought the laptop for you this time.
What we doing?
So we own Folks Finance. You're going to go to Folks Finance.
They can't see it.
No, they don't need to see it. They can go to YouTube and see it.
Where they can go to YouTube and where they go to your YouTube?
Follow me at Walt Knows Money. They can go to YouTube and see it. Instagram, TikTok, all of that.
Okay, so now you got to break it down.
I brought it for you.
Okay. Now I'm looking at it. What we doing?
We go to the platform. We go to the site. We create a loan.
What's the site?
It's called Folks Finance. This is a digital asset management platform.
Okay.
So you're going to manage your digital assets here. So you're going to take your 1,000, 100, 500, whatever, convert it into digital, then send it into the platform. Once you get it to the platform, you're going to create a loan. We're not applying for loans. We're not asking for loans. We are creating loans out of thin air, right? You're not going to believe it until you do it and touch it and eat off of it. Like I'm eating off of it, and the people in my class eat off of this.
Okay.
Right? After you create the loan is gonna work for you 2 ways. One is gonna pay you compound interest every 4 seconds. That's what I've been telling you.
Right.
You
Making money in 4 seconds.
419. Every 4 seconds, you're gonna see the compound interest get on here. Like most people never seen compound interest before in their life, right? Some people only heard of it, but they don't know the type of investment to make, the strategy to use to get it. Saving is not it. If I put $100 in the back, it's gonna still be $100 later.
Exactly.
Or it's gonna be worth less though. Inflation, right? So using this strategy, you put $100 in this. 100 turns into 101 pennies at least, right? 102, 103, until it's compound, it's growing. It's working for you. When you put money in the bank, it's not working for you, it's working for the bank.
Right, they're sitting there, and they use it whenever they feel like.
But you know by now, you've grown as hell, you know that they take your money and they loan it to John Doe for a house or a car, and they get a flip off of that, and you don't get shit.
Right.
If that sit right with you, then keep doing what you're doing.
Gotcha.
You know, so that's the simple part. I'm using this to be my own bank. So I create the loans. Like you see my account at 53 now.
But it's your money.
This is I have 100% access to this money. I can take it all out right now if I want. Not the 53,000. I can take out the equity that I have in it, the actual cash value. This is collateral. So the account is worth 53. So you see how I was borrowing when I first came in?
Yeah.
As long as the collateral is sitting there, I'm able to make money that I could just take and go do something with. I don't need to touch it. You know, when you're in a position where you're comfortable enough, you don't got to go dipping into your savings or into your retirement. This is where I'm at right now.
So your account right now is worth 53,000.
Exactly.
So how much, if you say, man, I just wanted to go do something with it, or I want to take a trip or anything like that, how much equity do you have in it, in that 53,000? You
would take the collateral minus the borrow. So what's that? Roughly 17,000. 17,000 sitting in there growing though, compound. That 17,000 is gonna turn into 17,500, 18,000,
right?
19,500.
But you can take the 17 out if you needed to.
Exactly.
And it turns into
that green cash dollars that you like, right?
And it goes
or you can put it on debit card. I just put it on my Apple Pay. But same thing though, same thing.
So to even get to this point, bro, how did you even stumble upon this?
Same thing everybody else, researching, right? Doing my own research. I seen 2 videos before of people doing this, one on Instagram and one on YouTube, and I was like, damn, this nigga making money. Cause I don't know what it is, so I just see them clicking, like people just see me clicking, they don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, so I do my little research, and then I start playing with it, cause I'm gonna apply this shit. It say make money right now every day, and I wasn't feeling it, so I said, okay, I don't like this. So I found my own version, my own platform. Like this platform's been around as long as I've been doing this. Like we about to borrow right now. So we at $70 since I got here. So I gotta do it,
Go ahead.
This how
this is live. This is how it's supposed to.
So look,
I need this. I need to see this.
Another dub. So we already at 70. That's $90 since I done came in the studio.
So you went up.
Yeah, and this ain't even. This ain't even in the loan. This one I'm taking out the loan. I could put that in my pocket.
So, how many people are equipped with this right now? Because once it's displayed, because our culture really,
they like criticize shit, right?
And they don't see it. They don't see it if they can't
touch it.
Exactly.
That's why I want them to come touch it. That's why I tell them, come to me, and you're gonna get a service that's faster, safer, and cheaper than any other person that's asked you want to make some money. Come to me. It's gonna be faster, safer, and cheaper.
But what, you know what I mean? You know how many Cash App requests and stuff that I get say I want to make some money. I can flip this and this and this. You know how many I got, bro?
Too many you can't count.
It's ridiculous. So what? I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I know you.
Right.
But they don't. The audience, they don't.
They gotta come tap in with me. Like this just said, we're gonna have an event. This is me speaking it into existence, so y'all can look out for it. We're gonna have an event where everybody comes to the event, and they can make money same day. They can learn how to do this same day and leave that motherfucker charged. Like, I just found it out. I can't believe this is real. Like when people watch me on TikTok or they see me doing it live, And then I explain it to them, and then I had that feeling. Once you see this shit real, it's gonna blow your mind. But pause. This is the same technology. We using technology, computer systems.
Yeah.
This is the same technology that the government is using, that they are telling you to stay away from. Right now, if anybody knows about this, the SEC, right, the people that fuck with Wall Street, that likes to pick on the banks that's supposed to take up for you and get your money back from the banks, is picking on crypto. They busting it up. They shutting it down. They suing people, right? Because they want to come in and act like they're protecting the investor when really they about to shove Federal Reserve notes down your throat some more in digital form, right? Because they're going to make the banks give it to the companies. The companies are going to pay their employees. The employees are not going to know what's going on. They're going to keep doing the same thing. Going to put their money in the bank, collecting direct deposit. All they're going to know is it's just digital now. But that's where I come in at. Everybody know what EBT is. You can get paid off of EBT transactions to the point right now. Every time somebody take their ass to the grocery store and buy groceries, food, juice, whatever you buy with it, you can get a fee. You can get a percentage. You can get a cut of all of those transactions every day. This is a fact.
Tell me how, Walt.
Investing in crypto. All of the transactions that we make now, emails, phone calls, all of the things is going to be recorded using crypto, everything.
So the focus still is, from the last time we was here, still crypto. You still own it.
Yeah, it's not so much crypto, it's blockchain technology. See, I'm in it, so I can call it crypto real, like that's just what it is. It's cryptocurrency, cryptography, but it's blockchain technology. This is what you're going to hear in the news. This is what you're going to hear the politicians say, blockchain. Right?
Okay.
They're going to say crypto bad, but they're going to say blockchain is good. We're using blockchain to improve our, systems. Same shit.
Okay. So they disguising it.
Exactly.
So we don't think it's more attractive anymore.
So so you can stay away from it so that they can get in, set up the foundation, make sure they all pockets all fat, they in position, cuz the way investing works, the first in gets the most value cuz everybody else pushing the price up. So if the government make their own money again, and then pass it out to everybody, and then everybody uses it, you're basically giving the motherfucker that's oppressing you, you're giving the monster back the ultimate power. Because this is for the next few centuries right here. Like when they started creating bonds and stock 200, 300 years ago, that changed the game. Because now your debt is on a piece of paper, and then I can sell your debt to him and get paid, and now you got to deal with him.
Yeah.
Now we got to take it up a notch.
Right. It's just when they passed it, you'd be like, man, who the fuck is this?
Oh,
hey, man, we collection, you know what I'm saying? We the collections, woo. But
if you know the law,
you don't got to pay that. You ain't got to pay them because they didn't.
Wait till my next class. Look, we talking about class 2
Is this
right
resonating to you, brother?
Oh, it definitely is.
So it's what you saying. It's what he's saying. Would you, as a person that's just coming in, would you invest into something like this, or would you try it, or would you be scared of the situation?
Well, honestly, I kind of got a prior experience to it, so I mean, me personally, I would try it because I've had experience in that field, but probably coming straight off the street, probably not.
Okay.
Another $11 we're making.
So right now, even with the unattractive word crypto, or Bitcoin or anything like that, everybody just seemed like they jumped up off of it.
No, hell no. Look at my list. I got over 200. I really got over more than 500 students. Look, you looking at the Google Classroom that I show people, teach people how to do this. What's that number?
Where you at?
Right there.
243.
Over 243 students active in this class.
And they active and they moving.
Yeah. Look, when I go in here.
Because you put me in the group chat, and like I told you, that shit is nonstop.
What else we gonna talk about? We talking about money. What else is there to talk about? Shit, I mean.
Okay.
People say they don't want to waste time, so what else you want to do with your time? Obviously, make some money.
Exactly.
Okay, well, here go a place that's all we do. That's all we talk about. But you got to know what we're talking about. So you got to read. You got to study. You got to pay attention.
Okay. But that's the whole thing about us. What they say. You put the information in the book.
You want to have something from a nigga, put it in a book?
Yeah.
You know why, though?
Talk to me.
Because the word nigga means greedy. The word nigga means a greedy person.
Uh-oh, you finna start some shit.
It means a greedy person. So, of course, you want to have some shit from somebody that's greedy. And a greedy person will always want to use or take or have more than they need. How many people live
On their means. Shit, a lot of these people.
I told you last time, I'm living. Remember when I showed you them keys last time?
Yeah.
I don't have keys now. Like this, and this is part of my vision. I'm about to be sprinter shouty.
So even with because you said you had a few other businesses with the bus and things like that, like I'm
investing in everything I can because I want to help people upgrade their businesses to Web3. Web3 is more for business. It's taking your transactions, making them into crypto. It's taking your access to your people. It's just you and the customers. You don't got to go through the banks. You don't got to go through all these other people that's worried about how you making money and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like NFTs. Remember I told you we can make the NFTs for all your fans?
Yeah, that fell off too.
No, it didn't. That's the thing.
This is what I'm saying. This is the mindset that we have.
You gotta understand
NFT, right? And if you don't understand it, you think it's dead.
Right. Well, an NFT can be anything, right? Like I honestly want you to send me this file. This gonna be an NFT, right?
Right.
All I gotta do is take the file, upload it. Now it's gonna become a digital asset, like a mixtape, right?
Yeah.
And then we just push it. Bam. That's it. What gives it value? We give it value. The people that give us value give it value.
Yeah.
You know, and if you actually come up off your pocket and pay $20 for something, to you, whatever you just bought costs what? $20.
Yeah.
And if you go pass it off to the next person, you're going to tell them this costs what? $20. That's all that's about to happen. But because it's systems and things already in place, you got people that's programmed already. They conditioned. Like it's some people that to this day, they only want cash.
And actually whatever you put out there, you put a value on it. Actually, we put a lot of value. We can put value on anything right now.
Everything has value, but everybody don't know the value. They only know the price.
They don't know the value.
How they go? They know the price of everything, don't know the value of shit.
And a lot of people don't even know the value of themselves though too.
You are the value. You are the money.
Come on, this is why I got water. This is why I got water.
And money attract money.
Exactly. But see, even then, they if you can't, like I said, if you can't see it, if you can't see what you got on, you can't see this money.
You can't see the value of money either. You can only see how much it's worth. You can only see a price that somebody put on it. So think about that technically. And money is energy. It's currency.
Yeah.
So you can't see it anyway.
Yes, sir.
If you know that. But if you focused on dollars, like I don't count my money in dollars. I count it in percentages.
Speak on it.
Okay. If $1,000 come in and I get 10%, that's $100, right?
Right.
If you only have $100 in and you get 10%, that's only $10.
Right.
So as long as I'm focusing on my net worth, which means how much do I have total, I'm looking to increase that by 10% every chance I get, 20% every chance I get. So then I'm more strategic about the investments I make because I only need this 10, 20%. But now how do I make 10, 20% on $1 million? Right? Without getting fucked over, trying to do real estate. Oh man, that could go bad and it's gonna take time. And you know what I'm saying? You gotta work the money.
Yeah.
I don't gotta work the money with this.
It works itself.
It's passive and active. You can choose to do it passively if you got enough bread, right? Because we talking about compound interest and passive income. In order to actually live off of it and enjoy it, you either start with a big sum and let it just work and pay you when you eat off of it. Or you work your way up till you have an amount where it can start doing that. Because everybody's on different levels, right? Like every one of these private banks, nobody's account is going to be the same because people add money at different times. People borrow at different times. People have to go and adjust their accounts at different times. And then on top of all of that, the market 24/7. So ain't no telling what's going to happen. Like right now, the market is down right now. Now on today's date, it's down. June 11th, it's down.
Far as what market? What market are we talking about?
We're talking all markets. That's the thing. People don't understand. The market is all of it. All of it's down. But it's only down for the people that don't got money or credit or value.
Yeah.
Right? It's only down for you because, and you got to think you got to be on a certain mindset to see the value in some shit that you see is red, is down. That's a discount. But only a discount to somebody that got some money sitting on the sideline so they can swipe.
Because it's like, oh, it's cheap over here now. Oh, it's cheap over here now for this. But you have the money already, so you're looking at it as, Oh shit, it
Let
is
me
a
get
discount.
some of that. And
Ooh, okay.
but this is 5 year. This is big picture.
You following here?
So far.
Okay.
So he said, what?
Go ahead. No. I just want to make sure I got another brain here.
Oh, yeah, I told
as you
confirm
go.
this transaction. Y'all getting this? You getting this?
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
So we're gonna back up a second. I just told Hitter earlier. Most people, the average person, the middle class, the upper middle class, whatever person, even a millionaires, really, they don't understand transactions. A lot of people think they understand what equity is. Equity is the money that you keep paying into your house. Whatever skin you got in the game, whatever you put on the table, whatever you use to go cop, that's your equity. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got to go flip the investment or wait for the investment to make you money. The average person is not going to asset land. Like I said, they're not taking that money that they hustled up on. They're not taking that money that they're working for and going and putting it in an asset. I don't care if it's a $2 stock. They're not doing something simple like that. And then these assets cost a penny, 5 cents, a quarter.
Well, you see, the thing is, even with that, I didn't mean to cut you off, but even with that, a lot of people feel they always tell you, which I did find that was not true. Put in what you
Can't afford to lose.
No. Put in like a stock that you want to invest in and invest into something that you do or you love or things like that. And it's just like, no, that's not. Go
Outside of the box.
Outside of the box.
But you got to start inside the box to learn how to get out.
But see, this is the thing though. If I Dunkin' Donuts every day.
Okay.
But the fucking stock is.
Oh, you talking about like that? You looking at it like, damn, the stock costs so much. I would do that, but it costs so much.
But it costs so fucking much, and I'm only gonna get this amount of a share of it.
Okay. But you want to have a whole asset.
You feel me? But if this really don't nobody know about, it's down on the share. I mean, it's down on the money side, but I can get so much share for $100.
It's so much upside. That's it. It's so much upside. That's it.
So it's just like, why go over here? Everybody know about this already. Everybody know. A lot of motherfuckers don't even know how to stay ahead though, because we just don't know.
This puts you 5 years ahead of the game. Anybody that can hear my voice right now, learning cryptocurrency and blockchain technology will put you 5 years ahead of the game.
But you just said it's the same thing.
Exactly. That's why I said it together. Because they might hear either one of the words.
He's a smart nigga. Yeah. He's a smart nigga, ain't he? He's a smart nigga, ain't he?
I told you, that's the right motherfucker find this out. That's the right one find out. I'm on their ass. I ain't letting
Now, this is something I did want to ask you, because I seen it within myself, that everybody's talking about, man, I gotta get this bag, I gotta get this meal. I'm shooting for a meal, and I'm just like, if you listen to a certain amount of people and you listen to a lot of the entrepreneurs, they really are. They talking the same, but some people just like, man, I don't want to have no debt, and I just want to. I'm cool with this.
I just want to be comfortable.
I just want to be comfortable.
That's all I want.
I just want to be comfortable. I don't have to hit $1 million. Do you know how hard it? You know, a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna even really see that million.
A lot of people look,
and not saying that it's not possible, but realistically,
this is my first time at 50,000 at one solid time. And it came off crypto, and I done been hustling. I done been, up, but not at one time, and not doing no extra stuff to get the bread. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is legit money. This is straightforward teaching people investing. 50K, and it came quick as hell because I just had 26 last year that I lost. So imagine if I would have kept that plus this, I'll be at my 100 that I'm going for now. Mm-hmm. But you got to stay down till you come up. You learn from your mistakes. So now this is where we at. This is the newest shit ever.
Because when you did call me, you said, man, I took a hit, bro.
I was sick 3 days. You
said I took a hit, nigga.
Yeah, but it was worth it now. Though. Like, look, the market just dropped. I just showed him a drop like this. This is a 25% loss in value. A drop like that in the market will kill somebody, or somebody will kill themselves because their asset lost value. Mm-hmm. And this is what happens to people that invest in something and they just watch it.
Yeah.
If you invest in something, just watch it, the market's going to go up and down. So if you're not managing your assets when it loses value so you can kind of rebalance your portfolio, you're going to take the L and you're going to feel it later because you didn't manage your assets. The only way you can lose with private banking is not managing your assets.
Now, even with this, because I could put $100 into this, right?
Yep,
Say I start with $100,
You
right?
can start with $100.
And you said I have to build up my account. Am I correct?
Correct.
So that means I have to bring
More
people
No.
towards it
No.
in order to do this account.
No.
Okay, talk to me. Because I'm thinking if you're adding value to it, that means the more people that you bring in, they build it up.
No, this is not MLM. This is not multi-level marketing.
Okay.
This is not a scheme. This is from. I got to make sure I say those words.
This is great. Okay.
This is the first time that I guarantee this. This is the first time where the person at the top is making sure that they send money back down to the bottom. Every transaction that I make with class goes back into the class, and they get a cut. If I put $100 in the class, let's say I make $300. I say, you know what? I'm gonna put $100 in the class. Everybody that's already in the class gonna chop up and get a piece of that $100. So if I get 10,000, I say I'm gonna put 1,000 in the class. Everybody that's in the class gonna get a chop of that. That's me doing that. That's my commitment to it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I don't do it all the time because I taught you how to do it, so you should know how to do the same thing. But this is me giving back off the rip. This is my tithes I'm paying to the people that supported me, pouring back into them. Right?
Right.
So you can start this. There are no minimums. Like I said, no personal information required, no minimums to start, same day results. So anybody watching this video, anybody paying attention, no personal information is required, no minimums to start, and you will get same day results. I stand on all three of those things.
No personal information. What does that mean? Because if I got to put my name in
that
there,
means
I got to put. What are you saying?
Question. I'm saying you are going to go to Folks Finance. You're going to click app, because somebody probably going to replay this and won't know that part when they get there.
Yeah.
Click app. It's going to open up the account. All you have to do is connect a wallet. This is how blockchain works. This is decentralized finance.
Like the wallet I have on my phone. Like cash.
Yeah, it's like Cash App, but Cash App is Web 2. It's old internet. It's old system.
Okay.
PayPal,
Apple Pay. What about Apple Pay?
Old system, but Apple got so much fucking money. Well, guess what they're doing? Upgrading their system so that they can do crypto.
Blockchain.
Exactly.
Okay.
Catching on that.
I'm
So
learning.
when you hear crypto, you're gonna think blockchain. But blockchain, this is the thing. Crypto is more of the money side, the currency side, which everybody gonna focus on.
Mm-hmm.
Blockchain is the software, the computer side, the programming.
Mm-hmm.
I do both. See what I'm saying? But that's like
you have the machine to make to do the transaction,
and I know how to create the machine.
Boom, got you.
So when Terminator get here, y'all niggas better get smart. I'm telling you. Y'all know this is not. I would say, I guarantee you, my family, my blood gonna have, and it ain't gonna be. And what's crazy, that shit come to fruition. It's not gonna be like the movie. Because you know how when shit really happened, it's never the way you thought it or saw it.
Right.
But you be like, damn, this is happening. I thought of something like this. Or you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Give me some insight. Give me some insight on what's going on with these banks, man.
Okay, so just to keep it simple, banks pay the government for bonds. So they invest in government bonds to stack the money, because it's supposed to be safe, because where does the government get their money back from? Taxpayers.
Mm-hmm.
So banks buy government bonds and other investments. They trade money too. They do a lot of other things. They invest. They don't invest in real estate, but they invest in the loans, right? But this is their biggest holding, because they hooked up with the Federal Reserve Bank, which gives them money when the citizens need stimulus. Now, what's the word I'm looking for? Economy, right?
Okay.
When the economy needs some stimulation, the Federal Reserve print money out of thin air, send out checks. The banks actually putting in orders for more money, right? They're buying the fake money, the monopoly money, to put it into the tellers and pass it out to the people. The government's bought the bonds. Bonds go bad. So when the bonds go bad, the bank's gonna fail, because now they don't have enough cash on hand, enough money for their customers. The reason that the bonds went bad for the government is because the dollar is losing its value even more right now. The dollar is losing value because of the currency wars, the trade deals, all of this shit with China and Russia, right?
Right.
So they done ganged up. The countries over there done ganged up. Now they're using their own money. They're not using United States dollars to send ships with product back and forth.
Right.
They're using the yuan. They're using whatever currency they want to use over there. They're Xing us out the game as far as that goes. Trade. Everything is about trading, transactions.
Yeah.
So if they Xing, and these are $1 trillion transactions,
Yeah.
they trying to X us out of.
But we already in debt though.
The debt is the money. The money is the debt. It's all the same thing.
Okay.
Right? Like, how could you ever pay $1 trillion back?
Shit.
How could you pay it back? Because you can't work for it. Right?
Right.
Even if you, and we talking about even a business can only make so much fucking money. It just took Apple all of this time to become $1 trillion company.
Yeah.
So, and that means you got to stack your bread and you got to make investments and you got to keep
You
going
gotta move
up.
with shade. We
You know
gotta
what I'm
do
saying?
something.
But
We gotta make
instead
it
of
look
that-
attractive to
And
build
they just passed the little bill or whatever to raise the debt ceiling. So now that means, okay, we're in 10 trillion debt, whatever the number is. They just said, okay, we're gonna let you print some more money so we can go up to 15 trillion. So now everybody's in their mind like, oh, so now they raise the debt ceiling, they print some more fake money, they about to come out with their own crypto, right? Fed now,
Mm-hmm.
put that into the banks, put that into the community. Bottom line, like I said, the banks are collapsing because they invested in the government, and the government is only standing on the money that they got, and their money ain't worth shit. Their word ain't worth shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is the effects of that. You know, that's it.
So even with the because you see now that, man, they taking money and putting it back, or they taking people's accounts.
Oh, you talking about because
Even with that, like I was saying, even with that, it's something
that
to
was Bank
that.
of America, right?
It's-
Bank of
shit,
America
it's a
took
lot of
everybody
shit.
money when
It's
they
a-
woke up that morning. I
Yeah,
remember
it's
that.
shit is Chase too.
Chase did it too.
Chase, I'm seeing people say, man, I ain't got this in my account.
Get your
And
money
they're going to
out
come
the
back
bank.
and they not answering no phone.
So look, I got a lady that just came. She called me and was like, when I heard that stuff happen, I went and took my money out the bank. She's like, it's sitting in my dresser right now. I said, oh, we got to get that out of there. You know what I'm saying? Then I had another chick join the class. She just took her 401k from them and put it in here. Now she up.
Mm.
Right? And she can control her money. And if she get to the point where she don't like it no more, don't want to do it no more, she can take all that money and find something else to do with it. But you still got to have something to do with your money. Money got to be moving.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're not moving it, it need to be able to move on its own. So you need a vehicle for that.
Right.
Like, I prefer private banking over real estate. I was just talking to somebody on my TikTok yesterday.
Ooh, no, go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead. Wait a minute. Why is that? Talk to me.
So let's just use my account as an
Because
example.
a lot of
As an
realtors
example, look,
and everything gonna be pissed at you.
I'm
Go
about to
ahead.
borrow again. We at like 120 now since I done came in. And it ain't even been a whole hour yet.
A lot of real estate
they gonna
people,
wanna know?
realtors and shit like that. They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be pissed at you.
No, they gonna
Why
love
would you
me.
say that though? Go ahead. Because I
Because-
got a homie and he's gonna see this.
Good,
Go ahead.
perfect. Homie, check this out. I got 30,000 right here. If I want to get into real estate with this 30,000, there's obviously different ways I can do that. I can do the tax lien pay while I invest and I wait for the flip to come back. I could go and do fix and flips. I could partner with somebody. Like, it's this variety
Right.
still, because real estate gonna always be a factor.
Right.
But I can't put 30K in there and take the 30K right back out. That's not gonna happen. Well, let's say 20K. It's not gonna happen because the property ain't gonna be really shit if I'm paying 30K for it. So I gotta fix it up. That means I need some more money. Then I gotta pay taxes. Because 9 times out of 10, this is a person that's probably doing it by the book. So they got a business, they got all the paperwork, so they're gonna be paying taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Tenants, headache. Maintenance, another expense, right? These are expenses.
Mm-hmm.
This is shit they're gonna eat up at that 30,000.
But the money comes back every month when you pay
But
the rent.
tenants,
Slowly.
that's one thing. It's slowly, but tenants don't always work out.
True.
Let's say you do got tenants that work out. Okay, that's money coming in every month, but you're making your money back from the investment.
Right. You're just getting your money back plus a little small extra.
So that's that. Maintenance. Some shit break, you gotta fix it. That might have to come out your pocket because you ain't got enough money you made yet.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Maintenance, tenants, taxes. Uncle Sam in your pocket because you want to own property now. You want to be a property owner. So now you got to give me my cut because you don't own the actual land. So you got to give me my cut.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because you don't know better, right? We're going to get into that in the next class, though. Wealth class 4, I'm doing trust funds. But So I can put 30,000 in here, and that 30,000 is going to keep growing every day, every 4 seconds, and then I can put 20,000 back in my pocket the same day.
I think what's mind-boggling to me right now is, yes, okay, I'm putting all this money in here. I'm putting all this money in here, and I'm gonna shift it in here, and it makes money every 4 seconds. But then, other than that, I mean, it's an investment, so I could lose.
It's an investment, and you could lose. This is how you lose.
But shit, I'm losing if I'm in my bank anyway. So yeah, I lost it anyway if I'm in my okay. All right.
But look, the only way you lose is if you just let your liquidation go to zero. If you don't manage your equity, if you don't manage your assets, you're gonna lose them. That's a fact, however you look at it. If you don't stay on top of your money, your bread, your business, your assets, you're gonna lose them.
Yeah.
If you don't pay the bills on time, you lose them. If you don't water it, if you don't take care of it, you're going to lose it, no matter what it is. Okay. In this instance, all you got to do is wait for this number to hit 10 and take the money out. And have the sense to put some money back in. And you ain't got to put all of it back in, but have the sense to put some money back in, because this money's working 24/7. You cannot work 24/7. Mm-hmm. And wealthy people know that. It ain't even got to be wealthy people. It's just, that's some common sense, actually. You know you got to get your ass up to bring in the dollars.
That's a fact.
Even if you got to do what I do, which is just tell people how they can do it. I'm still bringing in the dollars. You know, like, I love showing this now.
But they look, excuse me, they look at
other people's results.
They look at other people's results. They look at what you doing, how you coming. And then that's our problem.
Because people say this all the time. When they see you, they see the results. Like right now, I keep telling people, y'all catching me on the journey. If you are conscious,
yeah,
you catching me on the journey, on the come up, on the rise.
Yeah. And
when this shit pop, how many people gonna be so happy that they took even an ounce of what I said, and then some people are gonna be like, damn. Because you gotta think. It's people that have made it, and there's always that people that didn't listen, didn't believe, didn't support. Fuck them. That's why I said, fuck, I made a post about it. I said, I'll pour into anybody who's pouring into me. I don't need nobody to support me. I don't need nobody to believe in me. I got the sauce, right? Shit. I got the, I have the power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Like me and the universe, we locked in. Right. So I say what I want to do. I do it. I go. I enjoy it. Right.
Right.
Only thing could be better for me. The only thing that could be better for me right now in my life is when I do get some more money, I could travel more with my daughter. That's the only thing. I want to make sure that I go see the world with her, show her the world.
And how's the princess doing? How's she doing?
Driving me crazy.
So you still pouring into her with this. So she's functioning.
Yeah, she told me she said she'll charge me $25 to help people set up their wallets. Which is good though, because I actually got a 16-year-old kid in my classroom that found me on TikTok. He went and hustled up on the money to join the class. He's like, my mama won't give it to me. Blah, blah, blah. So he finally ended up like, man, I sent it, I paid for it. Now he basically my apprentice now. He didn't finna sell his Xbox so he can boost his account up, and then he gonna make money with me helping people set up. And this is everyday money, right? Like I got him, he see my account. I'm like, man, you can at least, long as you follow the script, you can make 5K, 10K this summer. And that's still a small number, but he's just a kid,
So how long have you been in the game? How much
I've been doing
you put
this
in this game with this here?
Almost 2 years. Like right before I met you, I had just started.
Okay.
And then how much money that I actually took out of my pocket and put in here? Every dime I can, right? I lost count because I put money in and take money out so fluidly. This is a bank account. Like I use it like that. Like I imagine using the stock market as your bank account. That's what I do.
But people do it every day
because they got money and they got balls.
Yeah.
So when that shit let me just take a little bit off top.
And that's what it comes down to, because I was just talking to my man Dwayne, my barber, actually, and we were just talking about that people being so fearful. A lot of people being fearful of not taking or not doing, and that fear can hold a motherfucker back from a lot.
I'm about to create a quote right now. All right. I'm about to create a quote right now. Fear is the nickname to ignorance.
Ooh.
Okay?
Ooh. Hey, did he?
That a gym?
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if I got this right.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Shit.
It's on Chicago South Side.
Shit.
Yeah, think
I like
about that. It's the truth though, because people are only fearful of things they don't
know.
understand.
Yeah.
You know, and and the thing is, two things can happen though when you don't understand something. You can face it and attack it and figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Or you can run from it. Those are the only two options you really got, but you always got an option. You always got a choice.
Options. Yes.
Which brings me to my other favorite word, destiny. Like ever since, because I study etymology, I practice etymology. So the word destiny means to destine, which means to step, means to do it, to choose it, to go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's destiny is in their own hands. Literally, because the moment I say, I want to touch this mic, that became my destiny. The moment I told you, man, when we going to do another, that became my destiny.
Yeah.
Seeing 50,000 in my account, that's my choice, my decision to make it happen.
It's basically destiny and manifestation.
It's difference. Manifest destiny. How I go? Manifest destiny. The word manifest, I think I told you this before. The word manifest means intelligence, I gather. The word man means intelligence. It doesn't mean male, guy, dude. It means intelligence. That's why we all mankind.
Okay.
Then the I, one, singularity, it, that thing. Fest. The word fest means to gather. Manifest. Intelligence, I gather. Right? So intelligence, I gather to choose. Manifest destiny. Intelligence, I gather to select. Intelligence, I gather to step. And this is the word. I'm giving y'all the word. This fuck no religion. This is the word. This is the frequency. This is what the word provokes. I sound like a preacher, don't I?
Walt Umar Johnson. Walt Umar Johnson.
Oh, get your ass out of here. Hey, you funny as hell.
But no, seriously, like we get into this, man, and I really want people to really lock in of what he's really got going on. And I'm just like, man, we're so I ain't gonna even say we. Let me take that out. Me. I'm so fearful.
Don't be fearful. How much is that?
Where we at?
We already at 120 plus what? How much is that I'm borrowing right now?
Where we at? I gotta see. Where we at? 34?
Yep.
34,000.
Not 34,000. $34.
Well, 34. Okay, that's $34.
$34.
Gotcha.
I'm taking out the loan. It's feeding me. It's already fed me what? 150 now.
But you just hit borrow.
Yeah, I took it out the loan, and then look, it's feeding again.
Okay.
If I let this sit here, it's gonna keep growing. It's gonna go up and down. That's why you get that bread when it's there, and then it's your job.
And when you take it,
it's your job.
You put it in your account. Did you just put that in your account?
No, I still sitting there right now. I ain't did nothing with it.
So the $34.
All of it. I ain't did nothing with none of it yet.
Okay.
It's all. Let me get this real bad. Because every dollar can. It don't come too small until it don't come at all. Y'all remember I said.
That's the thing. And you know what though? People. So man, that ain't that little $100 or that. What is that?
It goes straight into my account right here. So basically,
the account of the actual.
No, in the wallet. The account and the wallet are two separate pieces. You hold the money. Look, and it's another salt buck. You see it? I ain't did nothing but click this borrow. That's it.
Off that $4 that was just sitting there.
No,
because I saw $4 just sitting there.
I just added 10 more. Hold on, let me show it to you. Just added $10 more. See that?
You did that
from borrowing from the loan.
Okay.
The market's moving. Let me show you the chart. You probably don't read the chart. The market is going up. Each one of these candles is 15 minutes. Green means buy. And every time somebody buy, I get paid another salt buck. You see it? This shit better than selling drugs. This shit better than a lot, man. I'm telling you. Look, and this is only one way. This is only one. Man, I can show you somewhere. I don't even want to get too deep into it. Don't stick with private banking, man.
This is actually happening live, y'all.
This is what I do. I do this on TikTok every day, all day. I go live on TikTok like 2-3 times a day.
Give me your TikTok again.
It's Walt Knows Money.
Walt knows money.
On all platforms. You can email me, waltknowsmoney@gmail.com. You can text me, actually. Shit. 312-806-7497. Because this bitch going to go up this time. Last time it went up, too. This time it's going to go up. 312-806-7497. The price of class, if you come off of Gotti's show, is going to be $400.
$400.
$400.
So you
That's
gotta
the
have
lock-in. $400. If you come off of this video, you come from Gotti, it's $400. I get you set up the same exact day. Okay?
And how much money do they get started with?
There are no minimums. After you pay $400 to get into the class,
Right.
you can start with any amount you want, and I will teach you whether you got $10 or you got $10,000.
So they're giving you 4 to get set up all the way through and through.
Yeah. I'll really just say they're giving me 4 for the material, because that way it's self-paced. You can practice, study, read, learn, and then I got a community of people that's doing this. Like, I got a community of people private banking. When I make money, they make money. We all doing the same thing. So it's like we all doing the same thing. What's today? Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
So Friday or Thursday, whichever day it was. When I made that 2 racks, the market dropped. The average investor is going to hold their investment and be sick when it dropped. When the market dropped, we around this bitch dancing, because we get paid off for transactions, buys and sales. I'm about to borrow again.
So either way you get something.
And it's not trading, it's banking. This is better than trading because I get paid from the traders. Every time they trade, they got to pay a fee.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how much money they making.
Mm-hmm.
They got to pay a fee just to do it.
So that's if
why, they making money,
that's why
back.
you said no, right, and that's why you said you created the machine.
I know how it worked. So I'm going.
So either way, if somebody come in and say, "Boop, I made a transaction," I got something off the pie.
Mm-hmm. Like if they buy groceries and buy EBT and go get food every day, all day for the rest of their life, my family gonna be taxing on that ass.
And if nobody comes into the store, you still got some money because they're using your tool.
Yeah, the company that need it.
Yes. Wow.
Like
that's it.
The EBT machine. Like you got to think, the money, the credits come from the state.
Yes.
The government. The company is separate from that. They're doing this for profit, for business. So they got investments, overhead. They got to go and buy the machine.
Yeah.
So they can process the transactions from the government's people. And then you got to think, it's what? No taxes on Link, right?
Yeah.
No taxes on EBT. If you got money, you don't give no fuck about that. Honestly.
True.
You know? And
True.
And this is keep a buck. Look.
It's no different.
Honestly.
It's
fuck is you talking about though? If you don't, you hear what I'm saying?
Hey man, I
this
love
is how
this
you play the
show,
game.
Man.
This is how you
this
play.
show, even though like I said, this is me being back for a while, but this shit is. What you Hitter? You got yours? Yeah, Hitter got here.
What? Blue platinum shit. What? They know it. EBT shouties. But imagine.
And you know what's so funny? This is hold on. This is so funny. No, this is so funny because we use the barter system. So if I ask Hitter, I need 100 from that. He can say, bruh, okay, give me 60. And I still made money.
It's not what you do. It's how you do it. You know, like I got somebody that, my uncle, right? Let's talk about my uncle. A lot of the people that follow my uncle, I've been networking with them. So I'm like, okay, then they know my uncle. Cool. So when he drops his jewels, I'm knowledgeable enough that I'm picking up on it. But a lot of them, they probably didn't study that strategy or that type of whatever, right? So it's like they are more amazed, let's say. But I'm looking at him like, damn, I gotta get up there. You know what I'm saying? Because he can make a transaction, right? He's in that, like he trade options. He trade a lot of stuff, right?
Okay.
So he knows how to make an investment. Matter of fact, this is the exact one he said. He said, go and buy some bad debt, some zombie debt, some old debt, some debt that somebody done fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you invest in that, that's bad because nobody's paying it. You paying on it because you want them to pay you back, make a profit.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't. But guess what you can do with that? And this his game I'm regurgitating. Those are paper losses. I get paper losses though because I understand taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you buy an asset for 100 and do something and it only come back 70, you got a $30 loss.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you get your write-offs at for people that like write-offs. Another thing, if you're playing with taxes, don't just focus on tax credits and tax deductions. Look into tax exemptions and tax exclusions. That's where I'm at.
What's the difference?
Between an exemption and exclusion, or
Yeah.
between the exclusion, exemptions, and those two.
Yeah, the exclusions. And
So the main thing is most people only know about the deductions and the credits,
yes,
right?
yes.
Because
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right
yeah,
now.
but that's when you're starting to get. So that's personal and business, right? That's consumer and business right there.
Yeah, that's why I said that's where I'm at.
Exclusions and exemptions is more of a state. It's more of. I'm trying to think of a word to because a state is the word, but some people ain't gonna really get that. All the fucking money you own, all the assets you got, everything that you worth, everything that you have, you want to learn how to do exclusions and exemptions. Right now, there's over $12 million. I think it's 12 million. Let me just look it up. There's a $12 million exemption that everybody who's in America gets. Exclusions and exemptions, actually.
I need to know this because, like I said, I'm at the point to where it's like, okay, I'm writing off and getting the deductions and things like that. But this is something else that I really need to know. I need to get into it.
Well, okay. Certain types of income, such as portions of retirement income and some academic scholarships, are tax exempt. So if you know how to set your transactions up to where the money's going towards retirement, education, you are exempt from taxes. First of all, you don't got to pay taxes anyway, but because some people are already brainwashed, they just automatically let their businesses, let their jobs take the money. Because even as a business owner, you don't have to pay taxes.
That is true. I have learned that. I go exempt in a minute.
That's not what I'm looking for.
But then people like, man, I'm not going to get nothing, or I could have had this more or this much at the end of the year. I'm just saying this is just what people think. This is the everyday person.
There's so many ways to play the game.
Yes, it is, but people just don't know it.
That's because they got to get in the game.
A lot of motherfuckers is playing from the sideline.
I still can't remember what it's called.
That is true.
Oh, here it go, right here. It has increased to 112,000. No, 112,000. This is the exclusion. The exemption is in the millions, though. It's like 13 million because you use this with your trust. 13.
So here,
I'm gonna send it to you.
Where are we at now today? How do you feel about this information that you're getting from here, from Walt?
Honestly, I feel like because I've been doing a lot of stuff lately, as far as like with me being an engineer and doing the music thing. Sometimes you gotta do split sheets and then you gotta do all these other tax stuff as far as getting paid correctly. And it's a lot of information that I thought I was doing correctly when it came to handling that business, but apparently I'm not. As far as getting my money that I'm actually owed and actually knowing where my money should be going and how it should be placed, instead of me just taking the money and then they promise me all this and that and then just run it and spend it.
So basically, you're not making it. You're taking and you're using it, but you're not making it grow.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Here I go. Right oh, here you go. Right, estate and gift tax. Estate and gift tax. So, like me and Hiddle was just saying, no matter what it is in this world, in order to get something, you gotta what?
You gotta put into it.
You gotta give.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
Yeah.
But most people look at it as always, damn, I gotta pay. Why I always gotta pay? First of all, you don't always gotta pay, but you always gotta make a trade. That way, you giving the person, you compensate. It's a fair exchange.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't a robbery.
People don't want to feel like I gotta go out my way just to I gotta give, I gotta help him.
Even if
let's work together.
What about when it's just you though? You had that feeling.
True.
People had that feeling with themselves. Damn, I just went to work. I gotta pay these bills. There's a pain when you gotta take that money that you got and pay your bills, right? It's like, damn, I want to.
I just had it.
So this is the thing. I'm not having it as much, right? I'm not having it as much because of the way my transactions design. Like right now, I could spend money out of here, and guess what happens? It's just like hustling, just like working. Make it right back, but I'm not making it back. The account is making it back.
Making it back.
So I just sit back and collect. How much we pulling now, Gotti?
Where we at? What's that, 16?
Mm-hmm.
We at 16.
And then look, remember this was at 216, remember?
Yeah.
Now where it's at?
250.
And you seen it just jump from the 234 though. This real time, real live money and compounding every 4 seconds while I'm doing that.
All right, well, now you got me locked in, so I'm gonna,
Yeah, it's gonna be the video 3.
Okay. All right. So now shit, to be honest with you, now this is bigger. This is bigger than a transaction between me.
For me, it's been that way.
No, this is what I'm saying. It is bigger. So now I have to have you back on. You know what I'm saying? I have to have you back on for updates. We're gonna try to do it every kind of quarterly.
All right.
I want to try quarterly.
It's
or
not
every,
more.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's information that we need to get updated, especially as the world is moving.
You know what? I'm gonna come back next month because the Fed now get released next month. So after I see how everything, I'll come and put 2 cents in on that. Because the government definitely about to shake things. So this is another thing. When I lost my 26,000 last year, they kicked me out the market. Imagine you hustling somewhere, you getting money, you working somewhere, and then the people that's already been in there that call the shots, that's making the rules, even if it's 2 sets of groups up in there trying to take control.
Yeah.
You in there trying to get your piece of the pie, and your ass get kicked out. You in there on your way up there.
You dropped,
look, you ain't
then
even
they
have to
kick
pick
you
a
out.
side. Yeah, you didn't get kicked out. That's what the regular investor dealing with. They're dealing with bulls that's always buying shit up. And they dealing with bears that's always selling shit at a profit though. They getting rid of it so they can make money. Then you got somebody like me. I'm about to literally put this shit in the market. I'm a shark. Because I focus on liquidity. If it ain't no liquidity in it, it ain't for me. If it ain't no skin in the game already, it ain't for me. If I don't see some transactions already, it ain't for me. And I know how to do the research so I can go and see market cap. Market cap is how much money in the pot. Y'all, somebody gonna take notes off of this. Market cap means how much money is the asset worth currently right now. That's the total value of the asset or the assets.
Gotcha.
Volume, for people that know business and scaling and all that, volume just means transactions. When we got to do more volume, we got to do more transactions.
Yeah.
So if we do $2 million in volume, we did $2 million in transactions. So if I have an asset that's worth $5 million altogether, that's how much the asset worth, and then it does $2 million in volume, I got a $5 million asset that does $2 million in transactions every day.
So it's just adding on.
And I'm not doing nothing. I'm invested in it. So guess what? I get a cut of them $2 million every day.
Yeah.
Because I'm inside of the market. I don't gotta control the market cap. People always trying to focus on controlling some shit.
And everything really is not even.
I was gonna say that
everything
wrong.
is digital.
They trying to own something when they should be controlling it. So for example, I say this on another one. I'm gonna say it for your show too. The law of money is that you can control it, but you can't own it. That's the law of money. I'm working on a book too, right?
You can control it,
but you can't
own it.
Right? Like people get ownership confused, right? Because people want to be so big on ownership. Ownership is going to be more focused with this crypto. This crypto is going to allow you to have actual ownership of your property, right? Without it being fraud. Like the titles to cars are not going to have to be going from paper to paper to paper to paper to get swatched and signed and all that. That's about to be over with. It's going to be an NFT that goes to this 2024, right? Whoever buy it, they're going to have a wallet, like a Cash App or something, or Apple Pay, like the wallet on your Apple Pay, and it's going to say title to the 2024. Technology upgraded, so if you just ain't that tech savvy or whatever the case is, your ass better start YouTube University.
Get with it.
You better come see me.
Yeah.
Pick up a If you don't like to read, get an audio book. I got an audio book. I got NFTs. I got.
Because they fucking with everything, even with the music, with the AI shit and all that other stuff. Like
Man, I got a guy right now I'm about to do some business with, right? His name Chad Focus. Fuck with him, right? So he went to the feds for the streaming shit. He figured out how to work the bots the same way that the record labels do it.
Right.
Boosting streams and getting deals and all that type of shit. He even put his damn mixtape or album on Times Square. He stole the bread from his bosses, but his bosses turned out to be some fucking crooks, right? And they get off and he get clucked for doing his craft, you know what I'm saying? But now he done took the game and now he helping other motherfuckers do the same thing because it's part of the hustle now. You got to have streams if you in the industry, right?
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. To make it look attractive.
But guess
to make
what?
it look like it's something.
But
yeah.
That's what they doing now, though. While people out here busting their ass and that's their talent, they don't care about that shit, right? So they just take the numbers that you do have and put them into the machine, into the program, and then the program says, "Oh, we're gonna give, little Tony 1 million, or we're gonna give them. Oh, they got some nice shit. We're gonna give them 3 million." Whole time, all of the veterans in the game, like I ain't no veteran in the game. I ain't don't do music like that, but I get business.
Right.
I know you getting fucked over. You see what I'm saying? I understand it so much. Like my mixtape that I made, it's on NFTs, right? Automatic ownership, automatic royalties. That's the game. Like I'm about to print up my new ones that I print up this summer. I'm about to make 1,000 of them and sell them for $100. I'm about to do the Nipsey challenge.
Right.
That's what I'm about to do. Bam. And I don't care if it take them motherfuckers 2 years to sell. As long as it come in, it don't matter. But I know they gonna fly because the other one sold.
And see, that's the thing. It's so funny when people say, "Shit, that ain't enough money for me to get in. That ain't enough money to me." But I'm like, that shit adds up.
Don't come too small till it don't come at all.
My man Walt knows money, man. He did it again. He did it again, man. Now I got so many other clips I need to put out because this is yeah.
Oh, this the fire right here.
It's it.
But when we come through, it's gonna be going down.
This
shit, yeah.
Now I'm like I do have I'm take that back. I'm gonna take that back. To all my to both of my baby mamas, I'm broke. I'm broke. I don't have any money, so I don't.
You know what I tell people though?
I don't have any money. I'm broke.
I'm cashless. I tell my mom and my daughter that all the time. I be like, I'm cashless. I don't got no cash.
And not saying that they coming at me for money, but it's just like I'm broke. I don't have it. This is.
It's invested.
It's just.
That's
invested.
That's something else I say.
It's invested. I don't have. It's invested.
People be like, man, you a Cash App me? You a Apple Pay me?
Oh, my shit's invested, bro.
Man, not all of it.
Damn.
What's not invested?
I'm gonna start using that.
I'm using it. I'm using what's not invested.
Hit her. I'm gonna start using that. So I don't have it. It's all invested. I invest everything. Bro.
Yeah, right the fuck.
I ain't never got.
That's what Elon Musk did.
The Dame Dash. I don't have any money because I put it all the way out there.
What the fuck is you doing with it besides sitting on it anyway?
I put it out there. All my money. The Dame Dash before Dame Dash. Wow, bro, I get it now. Don't you know how shit just pop on you? You know what I'm saying? Just click on you.
Yeah, it takes.
That's it.
It take them.
When people say, when he say, man, I don't know. I don't know how much money I got. I invested all.
That's what I be. Look, people ask me that saying that's the same feeling I got. I be like, I don't fucking know. Every time I touch it, I put it in there because I know it's making money. I don't care how much it is. Just here, put it in there. Go to work.
But you got the essentials that you need on a daily, and then after that, you
and
just make work.
I can still pull that shit right back out if I need to. Like if I got scared right now and said, I don't think my money gonna be safe in here for a while, I would take it out. I've done that before when the market did a little shaking. I didn't know what was going on because I was reading and I ain't know. I'm like, matter of fact, when the Silicon Valley shit happened, the first bank went down. That rocked my account. And I didn't know why because I didn't put the pieces together yet. So I'm like, all right, until I figure this shit out, let me take this money out. Then I figured it out. Silicon Valley went belly up, part of the bonds and the government and all of that. Mm-hmm. And it was orchestrated though, right? Because most of the companies that was inside of Silicon Valley are technology companies. Mm. So when that bank got wiped out with billions of dollars, all of these tech companies lost billions of dollars because you only covered for what? $250.
Yep.
And you got to think, I don't care what do I think. These damn companies ain't finna go and set up. How many accounts you gotta have to put $250 in each one? They not doing that.
No.
It's one big ass account somewhere that feed and manage other accounts.
That's a fact. Well, you did it again, man. Tell everybody how to get in touch with you, man, and the classes so we can get up out.
All right, Walt Knows Money on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. My website for y'all, my website is available now. privatebank.wealthbuilderiq.io. privatebank.wealthbuilderiq.io. If you go on there, you're paying full price. If you catch me live, you get the live discount. That's wherever I'm at. If somebody walked up to me now, wanted to get on, live discount. If other than that, you go to the links in the bio, come to class, right? Class is $400 for all the Gotti people. Regular price is $600. And then live discount is $300. So if any Gotti people want to come find me on live and get on, you get $300 too.
Say less. Say less. Y'all already know where y'all can find me. official_YUNG Gotti on Instagram. You know, on my YouTube, G World Media. Y'all can see all my dope ass content. Also, y'all can go on, you know, Spotify, the Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, everything like that. It's all distributed everywhere. So, you know, y'all gonna be able to listen to it on the audio side of the game if y'all don't want to sit here and watch me and, you know what I'm saying, watch Walt with all his, you know, some technology shit. And, you know what I mean? Y'all can actually listen to us on all them platforms, man. So with the frequency is out there. We did it again, brother, and I appreciate you. And we're gonna have to do it quarterly. Seriously.
Yeah, let's set it up.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that quarterly, man. Hey, how I always do, man. Thank you, guys, for another day. Thank you, guys, for this beautiful brother in front of me, man. Envion Studios. Y'all already know I love this place ever. Hitter, my man. As always, we do it. It's Gotti's World Show. We out of here. Yeah.
Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, all wait, think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do all this, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.